to get fine. Not just racing, not just games. This is fire in our veins. Feel the bass, feel the pull. Every second getting full. No delays, no disguise. Watch the moment come alive. Lights on, engine's loud. Turn this moment up right now. Stream on, no backing down. Sing it so we own the sound. This is the calm before the chaos, the breath before the dive, the silence before the roar, the spark before the light. Turn it up, don't blink. This is bigger than you think. Every heart, every string, up into the same tempo. Lights on, and lights out. Second time starting now. Straight on, time to roll. Welcome to the front door.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little countdown of green as we get ready. And we're back from the 250th birthday of this grand old United States. Back for Monday Night Racing, Premier Racing Series, SIM500, Cook's Landscape Group Cup Series, live from virtual Chicagoland here on iRacing, your platform for sim racing. Check out iRacing.com and use promo code Bobby Wetzel. That's who you want to use, Bobby Wetzel, and save yourself. Well, you just tag the driver, give him some love. He's going to be your referral today. Much love to everybody. Hello, Bunchy. Thank you for the YouTube took a couple extra minutes. I had to keep the live, the browser live, and I forgot to do that to make sure that the race was going. So it happens, but that it is. We're live on YouTube and Twitch. Facebook has a new creator dashboard that they are working on, so we will be back live on Facebook as soon as possible, as soon as readily as possible. So we'll be able to do that when we can. So we'll keep that up to snuff, keep that up to par, and keep doing the thing. So much love to everybody. Let's talk about what we've got going on today. Race information for tonight's race is going to look as such. We're out of the Joliet, Illinois area. This is just south of Chicago, northeast of Peoria. It's a great racetrack. It is a racetrack that's seen a lot of character. If you missed the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race this weekend and the ARCA race and the NASCAR Cup Series race, it was a lot of fun to watch. It is week 19 of the NASCAR schedule, as well as the Cook's Landscape Group Cup Series. We're going to see 4 sets of tires total, 3 additional sets on pit road. No fast period tonight, 134 laps. We're going to be running 100% fuel here for the drivers at 1.53 mile length racing surface. Track temperature just changed for race conditions. It's going to be 111 degrees. It bounces down to 97. So we're going to see how that'll fare out over the course of the race. 86 on the air temperature here tonight. And normally in Joliet, we get a little bit more wind, but today it's okay to not have that. You know what I mean? It's okay. SIM500.com, people to check out all the information of what the drivers have going on. I'd encourage it. Hopefully you get out there and you join one of these leagues. It's going to be a ton of fun. I think it's going to be a ton of fun, nonetheless. So we'll keep our eyes on the prize and make that happen. You know what I mean? It's going to be good. My name is Jason. Signature Esports is the platform. You know, if you're first time joining in, well, welcome in. Good to see you all. Much love. Back to it. You know what I mean? Let's talk about what we've got going on here tonight. Row number 1, pole sitter is going to be Mark Jorgensen Jr. Tyler Dalton is going to be your outside pole sitter here today. Row number 2 is going to be Cody Harris and Stephen Miles. The two drivers making up a good chunk of that good high horsepower speed. So we'll see the mile and a half package here tonight. Daniel Everhart's going to have Justin Ellock out to the outside. Number 5 working hard tonight. 13 of David Comstock, Troy Height out there at row number 4. Row 5. Going to be Tom George and Bentley Glazer in the Mountain Dew Racing Machine. We'll see Rich Beasley and John Ellis out there at row number 6 because, well, you know, this isn't Talladega just yet. Anthony Calatoni is going to be there with Brock Wilson at row number 7. Row number 8 will be Glenn Campbell and Dylan C. Jones. Row 9, back through the field, will be Chad Coleman and Payne Faust. We're going to see, of course, Logan Kogar back with Josh Parker, the 81 and the 80, matching numbers on their cars, but Kogar in the 80 and the 81 of Josh Parker. I don't know why it has, we'll have to look at his car. We'll have to double check on that one. But he should be running the 80. We'll see. It is what it is. Nelson Rivera is going to be out there with Jason Karlavich. And row 11. Row 12 is going to be Wesley Donaldson, David Schildhouse. Row 13, back into the field, Ty Bass and E.J. O'Rourke. Row 14 is going to be John Fowler and Kevin Brown. Row 15 is going to be Andrew Cootie and Kevin Stone. Row 16 will be Mike Montesi and Bobby Wetzel. Row 17, Doug Roth and Charles Woods. Purple Heart Racing Machine. Starting infield is going to be out there, Joe Gattina in that main mix. Brian Workman, Doug Sigmund in row 19. Row 20 is going to be Gerald Livingston, last driver in the racing grid. 39 drivers tonight, and Chicagoland on point. That's the way it is. All the great things, and we love to see us. So hopefully you've had a great 4th of July. Hopefully you're enjoying your day. And if you're enjoying your day, please make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what I do and continue to do when it comes to these here fans, the race fans, and everybody out there that makes things happen. Without SIM500 and leagues like SIM500, us as commentators couldn't be able to do this. So we appreciate you. We thank you very much. And of course, and always, we'll see you on the other side of the green flag. We're going to be doing it as we go. Much love. Let's have some fun. Jorgensen Jr., Tyler Dalton. Pace car is in. We're going to have 134 laps, and everybody's ready to go. Green, 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 green. Let's go, boys and girls. Boom, baby. Couple of drivers taking a ride through the infield. Brock Wilson, one of those drivers. There's Schildhouse coming off pit road. Let's take a look and see how that happened. There was that ride, but we want to back up just a little bit here. Let's back up. I think turn 4 got the better of everybody. There's 84 on the inside, 15 there as well. Throttle up into the corner. Up. Oh, went to clear. Thought he was going to be higher. Was not the case. Calatoni got through it. They're all working. Back to it as we go. Jorgensen Jr. Look at the pass on the outside. Stephen Miles there as well. It's a racetrack where the outside lane has a ton of grip. That second lane manages, but if you want to save tire, you're going to run the bottom side of the racetrack. But this track has so much character and so much remorse. It holds no remorse to any one of the drivers. That is for darn sure. Adrian O'Rourke, fastest lap of the race so far, 30.50 as they roll through the corner. 30.49 for Andrew Cootie as he tries to march through with the 87. Working up into the mix as we go. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 wide in times. Going to be there on the inside. Miles making the pass for the lead up there as he goes to work. A lot of anticipation on this racetrack. Quarter second the gap back to Jorgensen Jr. It is a draft-heavy race line. Caution is out. Andrew Cootie tie bass for the first time here as they'll slow down, meet up with the pace car. Here's what happened. Oh, good Lord. That was rough. Glenn Campbell upside down. This is the bottom side of the apron here for the 87. We could have stayed on board with him. Oh, just a little free. Snapped up. Oh, and then, now the 44. Went for a ride there. Glenn Campbell. Back up here. Let's just go backwards. He had nowhere to go. His car's upside down. A little free. Out of the gas. Oh, no. Bam. Oh, flaps are up. Car goes around. Gets hit again. Having a jump to pit road. He slides across the basic interstate there. Chicagoland Interstate showing up tonight. We appreciate that. That was weird. It was really weird, RB. It was really weird. It was really weird. No net code, though. I don't think there was any net code out of that. Good to see everybody out there. If you haven't done so, make sure you follow RB Turner. You know, because he does things. Oh, baby. All the awesome sauce. Chilled House back on the lead lap. Does get the lucky dog there as the first caution does come out and knock it down. So a chance for him to work from the back to the front. Opportunity knock it. A couple of driver cams here tonight. One of those driver cams is David Childhouse. There's children on board. Love to see them all. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. He's got the 20 on point tonight. We appreciate that. The clips are working. I promise they are. There is Mr. Harris. Cody Harris inside the top 5. Running 4th right now. Dirty Monkey Motorsports on board that car. Love to see it. Love to be a part of it. He is still an Ohio State fan. Don't fault him, folks. We all like our college teams. Lights are off for the pace car. We're going to go back to it here. Is Stephen Miles. He'll elect the outside lane. Laser Racing on board that. 88 on the inside. 28 on the outside. Tyler Dalton on the inside. Troy Height back there as well. We'll see Daniel Eberhardt. Troy Height. Knobloch, LS Comstock, Glazer. Let's take a look at where the I call it the Championship 5 calendar, but it is your top 10 of the points and where they are being scored right now. Jones back in 27th, leads in the point standings. Harris P4 right now, second of the point standings. The 90 of Eberhardt in 5th. Schildhouse in 34th. Calatoni in 33rd. George in 12th. Coleman in 18th. John Ellis in 8th. Ty Bass, Jason Karlavich all the way back at 13th. So drivers cycling and circumventing what they've got going on. All the track info for tonight's race. 1.53 mile length racing surface. Pit road speed limit 50 miles an hour. That is a tough pit road when you're going as fast as these drivers do, as fast as SIM500 would. So these fine folks are going to be working it. They're going to be working it. Stephen Miles ready to go into the restart zone. They're going. They're green. Miles on the inside. Jorgensen getting clear. Miles just behind now. Trying to mash the gas and move it forward, folks. That's the way I look at it. Watch Stephen Miles work his way up to the wall, all the way down. He'll be in the draft pocket here. Up and in. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack. As we look back at David Comstock in 10th, 15 spots gained for E.J. O'Rourke. There's the 81 marching through. It's Josh Parker. Then, excuse me, I got places to be. Josh Parker on the bottom side. Comstock right behind. Kevin Brown back there working. Driver's going to have to work on making sure that the bumpiness of this racetrack does not change the wherewithal of what drivers are doing. Stephen Miles running second lane behind the 80. Battle through it. Payne Faust back here. Kevin Brown 3 wide. About it. We'll go 4 wide. Back to 2x2. The file has been made that way. Tom George in the middle of the Hornet's Nest. 10 of Beasley tries to get back into the throttle there, but the 8 back out. Payne Faust got out of the throttle there. You see a lot of drivers working the bottom side of the racetrack trying to make sure that they get enough out of these race cars to be able to make it happen. High speed action here. And all of them trying to close down Stephen Miles, Jorgensen Jr. Out to big wiggle out of the 8, 13 on the inside. George, good bump there to the 13. 8 to the 13, 3 wide. Kevin Brown working. Back into the throttle we go. It's going to get tight here. Washes at the racetrack. 13. They're going to be free. Down to the bottom. Caution will be out. 3 on the infield. As Rich Beasley, David Comstock, they all get collected there on quarter exit. Here is what happened. 6 comes up out of the corner. That was Thomas George right there. 13 got a little free on the bottom. Oh, he's getting free and went to the bottom. 6 moves up, but the 10 is there. And all 3 drivers still get collected. The 6, not as much damage as you would think. So that'll be a good opportunity to make that one work. All right, they're doing it. Jorgensen Jr., race leader. Second caution of the race through 12 laps of tonight's race. Hurrah. All right, Jorgensen Jr. will lead him here. 24B on the outside. Everhart on the inside. Cody Harris there on the outside as well. Hard Charger right now. A couple of drivers up 18 spots. EJ O'Rourke, one of those drivers. Joey up 18 as well. Everybody else kind of settled in. A couple of drivers in the mid-teens. Kevin Brown up 15. Karlavich up 10. We're all working. All working. It's all gravy, baby. All right, pace car will make that left-hand turn on the pit road as they get ready to enter into turn 3. Pace car's speed is about 70 miles an hour. 65-ish. I think 65 is the pace car speed. We've seen with pit road, usually it's between 10 and 15 miles an hour difference on the cars, whatever they come around. So But hey, you know what? Pace car goes in. They're ready to go. Good restart for the 88. 90, great restart on the inside. Eberhard trying to make it work. Down on the bottom side. Into the corner they go. Going to get clear on the back straightaway. 28 with a run of the 24. 90 with a run of the 88. It's going to be right there. Left rear quarter panel down to the bottom side. 88 down to side draft. Going to be able to throw it up a little bit quicker here as the 90 tries to change the race line here. The multi-groove racing out of these cars. 90 up to try to pull a little of that side draft back. 88 back into the middle of that corner. 88's just going to be able to really set it around. It's going to be able to get clear. 90's going to slide right back up. 24 back in the middle of the corner. Harris, John Ellis. 19 spots for E.J. O'Rourke is current hard charger. Well, I'll take that back. Joey getting 2 for 1 right now. 21 gained outside. Chad Coleman there with the 8. 8 trying to make it work. Doug Roth up 15, trying to mash. How about Jorgensen, fastest lap of the race? 30, 45, down to the bottom side of the racetrack. 90, 3 lanes up. Well, you're going to see Stephen Miles into the walls. They get down to the back straightaway. Curved back straightaway here. This is one of those racetracks. They call it a D-shaped oval. Well, it looks more like a complete oval because the back straightaway has a curved back straightaway. It's been that way since the inception of Chicagoland. Absolutely crazy. Big ol' hold on to your butts. That is the right appropriate emote out there. And everybody working. Doug Roth trying to make it work. He goes to the outside. Going to rip that up where that dirty stuff is. Trying not to split the seams. Going to be there on the corner exit. Right to the back bumper of the 38. Going to give a good bump. Trying to find a way to that outside. Joey on the bottom. 43. Good move. Good look. Going to be up and out. Big run to the corner. Jorgensen, Everhart, Stephen Miles. Caution back out. John Fowler going around. Just got free. That car slid around on him there. Enough on the racetrack there that iRacing said, here you go. Well, wrong button. Boom. There we go. Jorgensen Jr., Danny Eberhart, Stephen Miles, E.J. O'Rourke, Cody Harris, John Ellis, 46 as drivers get back up and around. Cody out of the race, Montesi, Glenn Campbell out of the race, John Fowler. We'll have to make that pass around the pace car there. Jorgensen Jr. coming around, third caution of the race through 20 laps complete this time by. All right. Let's talk about the game releases of the month. If you are out there, you're a gamer, and you want to know what's up and coming according to the month. We are all gamers in this household, so I figured I'd start sharing those kinds of things. We've seen a pretty good inception of summer games. With Steam Game Fest going on, Summer Game Fest going on. Some great things happening. Rhythm Heaven Groove, Moonlight Peaks, out for the Nintendo Switch, and Moonlight Peaks on PC, of course. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced just dropped today for pre-orders on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. Regular release date is going to be July 9th. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink on Nintendo Switch 2 on July 9th. Backyard Baseball PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch on July 9th. Digimon Storytime Stranger coming out on the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 on July 10th. Echoes of Aincrad coming out PC, Xbox Series X, and PS5. Power World coming to PC for its original release for July 10th. PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One. Send it to Zero. It's going to be PC and Xbox Series X on July 13th. It's an Xbox exclusive. Detopia comes out PC, PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series X, July 14th. Dench Attack is going to be coming out PC, PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series X, July 15th. Concept Begins comes out on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, July 16th. Heave Ho 2, if you haven't played that game, it's a lot of fun. That comes out PC, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2, July 16th. Boss the Forgotten Relic is going to be coming out PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch 2, July 16th. Sky, Children of Light, Dear Van Gogh, PC, PS4, Nintendo Switch on July 17th. Fading Echo, Tears of Metal, July 21st. Both coming out on PC. Avatar Legends, the fighting game, PC, Xbox Series X, PC, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2, July 23rd. This Gay Mayhem coming out on the 23rd. Dino Blake coming out on PC the 23rd as well. Guri, Splatoon Raiders, Forsaken Realms, all coming out there at the later end of the month. Halo Campaign Evolved, PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, July 28th. Blood Rain Definitive Collection, all coming out Nintendo Switch. July 29th as we go back. Green Flag Racing, Xenoblade Chronicles, Truxton Extreme, Mistfall Hunter, and X Tetra, all coming out at the later end of the month as well. 29th and 30th for the majority of those games. You can check out those games very soon. Eberhard on the inside, 88 and the 41. Drivers trying to work hard for their money right now. Jorgensen back to the lead, 41 looking on the outside. This is going to be where the draft is going to be comparable. Boom, all the way into the corner. Drivers are going to have to be as aggressive as they can. Track position is going to be huge, especially when the tires start to wear off. We'll have 90 laps to go as we go. Great racetrack, a lot of fun to drive. Sort of the racetracks that I look forward to when it comes to running out there. Joey, a little right front damage. Would have kept on a Brock Wilson off 3 for the start of the race. Anthony Calatoni off 5. Back through it. We'll get to it. Schildhouse. Go on board that driver for a moment. Give him a little bit of love in all the right places. Here we go. E.J. O'Rourke to the lead. Jorgensen down on the bottom side of the racetrack, just ahead. But this is back in 27th. It's a racetrack that you kind of have to miss all the carnage and drive yourself forward. Schildhouse giving a lap 13. Got a little bit of that right side taken care of. A little extra fuel. It's got a little ding on the right side. So he's trying to manage. A lot of drivers who did come in a little later to see them all work it. A lot of somebody out of the bottom side of the racetrack trying to rejoin. It's a little free. Drift way up there. I think that's Troy Height there, the 46. He is going to be there. Schildhouse up high. Check on Cody Harris here. See what he is doing. He's running 9th right now. Eberhardt on the bottom side. Jorgensen Jr. trying to see Stephen Miles just ahead. 60. Not quite clear. Big sigh of relief. $60 trying to, he's getting a little bit free. Cody Harris right there on the back bumper. Going to be right all over it. 60 had to clear. And this is one of those tracks that we saw yesterday in the NASCAR race. You have to almost clear yourself. If you don't, you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt. Better to ask for forgiveness and permission in those types of situations. Joey, in the 09 of Dylan C. Jones, worked from the back to the front again. Off a spot, though, as he has Wesley Donaldson just ahead. Justin to the 5 off 13. Beasley off 10, so they're trying to manage what they've got. E.J. O'Rourke out front. Eberhardt's going to be in second. Daniel on that 90 has a big run. Here comes the 88 and the 24. John Ellis right behind. Ford's trying to chase the two Chevrolets, the Toyota out front. Do enjoy it. Do love watching it. If you love watching all the things that are racing related, make sure that you take care of one another. Again, NASCAR on board here on the iRacing platform. If you like NASCAR, you're going to like iRacing. Make sure that you get out there and you take the opportunity to find your iRacing subscription today. We'll make sure we keep everybody in those thoughts and in those extra momentum. You got to have that extra momentum, folks. That's what I say. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to move the logos way back up front because I like to see those up higher. I only move them down when we need as a track cam when it comes to the track map, so we're going to move that back up to where I think it belongs, as it always does. And you'll see that move in just a second. I want to thank Cook's Landscape Group for being on board for the SIM500 series for as long as they have. Jorgensen Jr. back to 10th. We'll see the sunset sky starting to set in. And as the track transitions from day to night, you're going to see a lot of what these drivers have in store. The grip level is going to change. Drivers going to get faster over the course of the change here. We're 23 minutes into this race, and you're gonna start seeing it. Similar to what NASCAR did. NASCAR transitioned from about dusk until nighttime, so long enough race to make the transition work. 90 on the bottom side, 41 on the outside. Stephen Miles to third, John Ellis in fourth. Crossover there's Josh Parker tries to work. Tyler Dalton back in sixth, trying to get back to the front. He backed off the pace to save a little bit of tire. Kevin Brown at 21. Trying to make that next hard charge moment. EJ O'Rourke up 25 as your race leader is the hard charger. Not a bad day. Not a bad way when it comes to racing. Here is fastest lap of the race ran is by your current race leader, 30-29 for EJ O'Rourke. All the great things that have happened. 3 cautions so far in today's race. As we go to work. 34 of 134. 100 laps to go. Driver's going to be able to come to pit road. Well, I do believe somewhere around, I think the fuel mileage is set for 100%. They should get somewhere around 65-ish, 68-ish laps. So what I see, a lot of drivers running out of fuel. So a few drivers going to have to save a little bit of tire. Tires going to be the big factor. As we'll see Kevin Brown working, about half a tank left, 35 of 134 complete this time by for EJ O'Rourke. But Kevin Brown trying to work. Here it is, Eberhard to the lead. On the bottom side, trying to work on the 41. 41 utilizing the outside side draft here for the 90. It's pretty big. We'll see what Eberhard can do. See if he's going to, 41 to the wall. 90 was going up there to try to pack some air onto the 41. 41's very free. He's doing exactly what was intended. Packing some air onto the back spoiler. Eberhard leads that lap. That is exactly what was intended. Oh, crosses over the 41. 41 losing some ground here. Got a run of speed. So the 90 try to rip the wall. Stephen Miles back to second. He's going to have the 21 of John Ellis on the inside. 41 backing off the corner. Had a great day. So far, so good for the drivers. An unbelievable time. And they all go to work. Eberhard, Miles, John Ellis. Gonna take the time to thank everybody that helps make Signature Esports possible. Of course, my family and friends, all the leagues. Of course, Budgie Bird out there. She celebrated her birthday over the weekend. She is 28 for the I don't know how many times, but she's 28 again. Well, let's see. Eberhard, Miles still holding on the outside. Josh Parker trying to work Kevin. Whoa, Josh Parker had to get out of the 21s. Get out from behind the 21. That 21 got free on the bottom side. Arlavich up 15. E.J. O'Rourke battling back. Tyler Dalton still holding on to 6th. The 60 working. Ain't nothing but a thing. Wesley Donaldson up 6th. Jorgensen back to 15th here. See if he is saving to be able to make this on one pit stop. That is one of the key factors here. If you can save enough fuel, be backing off the pace, and you'll save enough fuel to make it on one pit stop if you're any one of these leaders. But the question is you got drivers like Dylan C. Jones right here. Dylan came in, topped off on fuel on 14, so he's going to be able to run a little bit longer. Payne Faust give it on 20. He is trying to work his way back forward. I think he took tires. Beasley damaging tires. Somebody on the bottom side. That's the 5. Going to rejoin the race line here. He's going to be careful here. The 5 just got a little bit free right behind the 88. 88 gets out of the gas. Rolls it back forward. That is what happened there. So we're good. As it would be. All right. Let's see. What do we got this week? Tomorrow, we've got Chop Shop Racing Truck Series action. I believe they're going to be at Dover. Brock Wilson up to here. Wednesday night, SIM500 bringing the Truck Series back. We're going to be at Daytona for the WBD Diecast Truck Series. For live broadcasts on the nightly basis. Thursday night, Litchfoot ARCA Series is going to be happening there. Then on the Friday night race is going to be the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. Saturday night, the O'Reilly Series back for the live broadcast for Chop Shop Racing. They're hot in the playoffs over there. And then AMPA Racing Sunday night. Litchfoot Motorsports rebroadcast are going to be, let's see, Thursday morning and Saturday. Thursday morning, Friday morning. No, Thursday morning and Saturday morning. I mean, what it is. Oh, Ty Bass on the inside. Big slide on the infield. Driver's starting to feel the effects of the tires right now, getting free as a daisy. Blowing in the wind. Kogar going to make that pass. He does have the 80 on his paint scheme. For whatever reason, the 81 was showing up. There's the 75 back here. Stony Benfield, Doug Sigmund, Brian Workman, Ty Bass now back at 36th. Kogar, 32nd. John Fowler in 31st. Gerald Livingston up 9 spots in that 30 spot. The 5 having to deal with the tires now. Thomas George. He came in on 20, so he's just managing and saving himself. Kevin Stone up 3. Comstock off 13. Bobby Wetzel up 7. Schilde is qualified 24, so he's going to be working at 24th right now. Troy Hite off 15. Joey needs some right side damage fixed on that car. That right front damage is playing a big factor here as he works the bottom side of the racetrack. Just ahead of him, the 98, Charlie Woods. Never mind. Caution will be out. There's be an opportunity. The 22 goes around, so there's the 10. Oh, the 5 into the wall back there. Nelson Rivera. Had the 10 get free and come down into him. Right in front of Doug Roth. The 10 slides back up the racetrack at the 5. A hard hit there. Put it around to the outside. Tried to break and then had to go up and hit that wall. And hit it, almost hit it again. A little net code there. Man. They'd be doing a thing. Driver's going to come to pit road. We are 88 laps to go, so this will be for tires and fuel. I believe the whole field's going to come down. Somebody was trying to make it all the way to the end. Well, that isn't going to be the case. We're going to at least see a green flag pit stop. Eberhard, Miles, Parker, DeBrown, and O'Rourke. They're going to do their thing. As everybody comes to pit road, I want to take a step aside. We'll go back green flag racing. We'll keep this bad boy on exciting. Lucky Dog Will be nobody. Everybody on the lead lap. Even Rich Beasley coming around is going to be just fine. Back-to-back cautions here. I had to step away for a check. I had to check on the score, what was going on there. Just got free. Air packed on the back bumper there. No harm, no foul. Eberhard, Schildhaus. Schildhaus stayed out to lead a lap. Holds on to second right now. Quick caution as it would be. Try to hold on to track position here. Also try to make sure that he has what he needs. That's for darn sure. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good to see you all. Thank you very much. All right. Hey, Budgie with the 500 biddies. Thank you, dear. I appreciate those 500 bits. All the love. All the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The 90, the 20, the 41, the 24. Drivers ready to rock and roll. We're all ready, and we're waiting. Pace car will make the left-hand turn on the pit road. And we'll see just how well tires are going to hold up here. Oh, baby, the 90 with a good restart. 41 there. Trying to work back. Tyler Dalton up on the outside. Stephen Miles trying to get around. David Schildhaus. Middle of the corner. 41 on the outside. Stephen Miles, middle of that corner. Kevin Brown, we'll see it. Schildhaus on the bottom side of the racetrack. Going to be 3 wide getting into the corner. 60 to the back bumper to the 93. 4 wide out of the corner. 3 wide fading. 88 middle of the corner. E.J. O'Rourke to the lead. Backing up into the corner. 09 to the inside. 91 gets tight. Now they're 4 wide. Why not? 15 to the 91. Wesley Donaldson trying to get clear on the bottom side. Brock Wilson up 2. 20 moving backwards here. Tire deficiency for the 20. Trying to hold on to some of the fast laps here. Wesley Donaldson last time by 31:02. Driver's just going to be able to turn the corner a little bit better. Schildhaus running 31.4s right now. As the 90 works the bottom side. 41 on the outside. 24 Stephen Miles sees the 19 in turn. 56 at 134. 5 cautions so far tonight. As they all let go to work. Everybody doing what they can right now. Troy Height off 11, trying to work on the race line here. Charlie Woods back here up 12. To the 10. Or to the 5 on the inside. Trying to get back to that top 5. That's where he qualified 6th, but he was running inside the top 5. 98 on the inside. Schildhaus still at 3. 21st running right now. Charlie Woods looking. Going to make that corner on the inside. Tires are scraping on all the drivers. E.J. O'Rourke, Daniel Eberhardt up there trying to run. Outside lane for Comstock. Comstock trying to get clear. Is going to be there on the outside of the 20. Gets into the corner. Runs out. 20's going to wash up here. Comstock making the pass. Charlie Woods on the inside. Schildhaus middle 3 wide. Trying to rule the bottom. 3 wide again. He's in the thick of it. 43 of Doug Roth making that pass back to 24th where he started. He's got a plan. If he didn't have a plan, he wouldn't be doing it. He stayed out to get at least the bonus point. But right now, he is seeing it. He is trying to hold on to it. Josh Parker. Whoa, Bobby Wetzel. Just cleared. Checking on our second driver, Cam. That'll be Mr. Harris. He is running 16th right now. Started third. Trying to work the inside. When you run the long game, you try to make sure that you save as much tire as possible. 15 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack there. Going to try to utilize that run into the corner. At 28, trying to do all he can. 6 on the outside. 15 there in the middle of the corner. Eberhardt to the lead. As the 41 of E.J. O'Rourke got free. We'll take a look and see how that pass happened. Caution, Cody Harris. Cody just got free. Snapped. Oh, man, right up and over. Wow. Got free. Oh, poor John. Punched it in, though. Watch this. Snapped. Hit the 6. Right there in the passenger window. Net code to the 5. Eesh. There's a scary situation there. Thomas George on that caution if I go on board him here. Man. All right, back half of the field. Through 26th, everybody coming to pit road. Kogar will be your lucky dog back on the lead lap. It does seem to be playing catch up here. Let's see what he can do. The 90-year race leader, Stephen Miles in second. There's the budget counter. 6th caution of the race. Last in on 47. With the majority of the field. So the rest of the field coming off pit road right now on that beautiful virtual 63. So we're going to see 16 lap pressure tires at a third of the drivers. 13 laps on the green flag cycle. So we'll see if the rest of the field can work their way forward. Sigmund came in, took fuel. Schildhouse came in, took tires. So did Nelson Rivera. Stoney Benfield, fuel only. Kevin Stone, fuel only. Gerald Livingston, fuel only for that driver as well. So these drivers are doing what they can and mashing the gas, making it work, and working it all forward. Ton of fun, folks. A ton of fun. Excuse me. Lights are off of the pace car. We're going to go back to it. We're going to do the thing. Good to see you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Donnie H., thank you very much for the 3-stream streak. So that just a moment ago. Appreciate that. Into the restart zone they go. Green, green, green. Let's go halfway through this one. not wrong, Budgie. Kevin Brown up 26. Stephen Miles still holding on to third. Chad Coleman has the 19 there. It's a chance for drivers to work their magic. 4 wide coming out of the corner here. 3 by 3. They get fanned out. Oh, the 15 goes around. Brock Wilson off track. Got a bump from the 6 and then kind of just ran through the 14. Gets a big piece of that. No caution. Gets back up and running. They're going to be aggressive here. The 93 of Kevin Brown working forward. Chad Coleman in third. Drivers are getting faster. The more the sun sets, waiting for the lights to kick on here at Chicagoland. Drivers in the top 3 running their fastest laps of the race right now. 30-38 for Eberhardt. Kevin Brown 30-36. 30-46 for Chad Coleman. For the track temperature, it's changing. It changing. Take a look. See what the weather says. Track temperature 95. We cool 2 degrees. And everybody's going to be trying to mash the gas and move it forward there, folks. Schildhouse in 22nd. Joey, some significant nose damage, so does the 10. Nelson Rivera trying to work back forward. Doug Roth there as well. Gerald Livingston up 12 down on the bottom side. The 5, seen in the 84. Calatoni just ahead. Side by side here is Thomas George there on the inside. Sorry, not Thomas George. Troy Height there on the inside. Thomas George right behind him. Bobby Wetzel, 10th and a half back, working the outside lane, getting the work into the field that he needs to. Kevin still working. Chad Coleman working. Dylan C. Jones up 11. This is a driver that's there. He hasn't gotten his first win yet in the series, but he does lead in the point standings. There's 9 top 5s, caution out. 13 top 10s on the 14 races that are being counted. The 5 having an issue. It's into the bottom of the corner, right there to the 46, and then all the way around. We'll have to check on that. 7th caution of the race here tonight. SIM500. Showing you how it's done here tonight. Maiden up with a pace car to the back straightaway. We'll see what drivers do. With 63 laps to go, this is enough for fuel. But is it enough to take that second set of tires? That's the question. Do you take the second set, or do you have the time to listen to me whine? Lucky Dog is coming around, no doubt about it. No Lucky Dog. Yeah. No Lucky Dog. 34 drivers on the lead lap. 5 drivers out of the race. As we'll see, Dylan C. Jones, Tyler Dalton, Jorgensen will come up here and be fine. Payne Faust, Thomas George, Schildhouse will move up. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right. We hope you've all enjoyed the stream. We hope you all have been enjoying what we've been laying down here. The 93, the 90 on the inside. We'll see how this one will fare out. 24 will be up on the back bumper of the 93. Newest tires in the field, David Schildhouse in 10th. Back from there, they're all going to work. Green, green, green. Chad Coleman on the inside. Able to take the green flag restart there. Is going to going to pull himself up to second here. 15 spots gained for the drivers. They get all dicey behind him. And you got to see everybody trying to put on the maximum entertainment value for each and every one of you. There you go. The beautiful racetrack here at Chicagoland. Joliet, Illinois is the location here. And you've got 3 different cycles on tires here. Josh Parker in 8th. Schildhouse up to 9th here. A little bit newer tire, trying to work through. I talk about 13 green flag laps on those tires. The rest of the field working. Schildhouse just ran his fastest lap of the race, 30.64. Chance to save a little bit here. And the drivers out front. 58 laps, and they're going to have to do something or hope for a caution. Here's a possibility. If it runs green, they're going to have to come to pit road. Bobby Wetzel doing more here. They're on the outside of the 98. 09 right behind him. 21 there as well. Oh, the 09 buffaloed his way there in that middle lane. 98 cut him a break. Now has to work the bottom side of the racetrack. Charles Woods came out on 47. 60 working. Tyler Dalton just behind him. 9 lap pressure tires for the other drivers. The 6 on the outside, Thomas George. Working back to the outside of the 20. Right behind Cal and Tony Kippen on 72. That's a fuel mileage chance there. And tires for the 60 as they work. Bobby Wetzel. Working the outside. Tyler Dalton getting muscled backwards here. Bentley Glazer in tow. John Ellis, Wesley Donaldson. The magic number is 80. Lap 80 underway. Daniel Eberhardt, your race leader. Chad Coleman in second. Kevin Brown in third. John Ellis off track. Caution. That'll change a thing or 10. Now it gets up to the 41. We got to see how that happened. That was on the front straightaway. Right behind the 19. Has to check up a little bit. 41 of E.J. O'Rourke there on the outside. 21 comes up. 21 comes up again. 41 had a run on the outside. That's a great save by that driver. 8th caution of the race here. SIM500. Who is going to do it? Who's going to be able to have enough? That's going to be the question. Who's going to have track position? Who's going to have the best tires? Everybody's been to pit road at least once. A couple of drivers been to pit road twice. Comstock out there last on 72. But we're going to see Kevin Brown staying out. Payne Fowl staying out. Schildhouse is going to stay out as well. Karlavich is going to restart 4th. Dylan C. Jones will be 5th. Bentley Glazer 6th. Donaldson Dalton as the field will have to work through the field. Or the leader will have to try to work through the field. We're going to go back to it here. 51 laps to go when we hit the green flag. Going to be the 93, the 8, the 60, the 20. Take a look at your where's it at? There it is. Your top 10 on the restart here. Kevin Brown, Payne Faust, Carl Lavage, Schildhouse, Glazer, Dylan C. Jones, Tyler Dalton, Wesley Donaldson, Comstock, Doug Roth. All ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hopefully you're ready to go. 52 laps to go. 93 to the 8. 60 on the back bumper. Big green flag restart there. Kevin Brown out front, into the corner, down in, trying to make it work. Carl Lavage there on the outside. Schildhouse into the 8. Schildhouse to the inside wall, the 8 of Payne Faust. Holds on to it. Now here's the thing. It is a big infield. And hopefully both drivers. Whoa. Yeah, they just little tire damage. That's really it. 9th caution of the race. I want to go back here just a touch. Carl Lavage had the run on the outside. The 8 was trying to move up to defend on the corner exit, but the 60 was there. It looked like he got a little bit free. And Schildhouse nowhere to go because he's getting free down the racetrack. And then boom. Yeah, right there. All right, drivers are working back to it. Okay. It'll be the 93, the 60. $36.09, 1991. Going to go. Let's go. Green, green, green. Kevin Brown, Carl Lavish on the inside. 3 wide for the lead. 09 on the outside. Dylan C. Jones. We'll have the 60 there. 60 trying to work the middle of the corner. Wesley Donaldson up on the outside. 36 there as well. The 09 of Dylan C. Jones has the better option here. 60 trying to work his way down. Wesley Donaldson there on the outside of the 93. Poke to nose, 93. We'll see the 91 on the bottom. Donaldson came in on 72, took tires. Dylan C. Jones, same concept. We're just talking about 25 lap pressure tires for the rest of the field. 91 trying to work into it. Kevin Brown on the bottom. Dalton back in the 8th. Looking, has Comstock there. Tyler Dalton came out of 72. Again, that's a fuel-only situation there. Stephen Miles out on 81. Finally took tires. He and Jorgensen Jr. trying to march to the front. Dylan C. Jones. 3/10 of a second over Kevin Brown. 60 sees Wesley Donaldson on the inside. Caution. .38. That freed up. The 10, the 80. The 20, everybody getting tangled up here. It's just the difference on tires, difference on aggression level. I mean, it's going to pick up. They're 3 wide here, 15 on the outside. I want to go back and see where Chad Coleman was. This is in 20th. 4 wide here. Coleman seeing 4 wide. 31 out of the throttle a little bit right there. Gets into the 10. It's a simple mistake. Kogar. Hard lick, and then Schildhouse nowhere to go as well. Today, to be looking at it, the 09. We'll see the 93 behind him. Restart will be working. 10th caution of the race. Kevin Brown will come to pit road. Tyler Dalton back in, will take tires this time. Nelson Rivera will come in. EJ O'Rourke coming in as well. I think EJ still has some damage to get fixed there on that right front, so he's going to be working on that. Schildhouse coming to pit road. He has got a hood up. That is that's not a fun way to look. Boom. It shuts. It's fine. There you go. Man, oh man. Dylan C. Jones, your race leader here. There'll be 42 laps to go here at Chicagoland. Next week, Echo Park for NASCAR and the SIM500 series. So we're going to see what the driver's going to be able to present there. A little super speedway racing here as we get close to the regular season championship for all of the regular season championship points are going to matter. Every stage point matters for NASCAR. All right, here we go. Everybody's ready to go. We're going. We're green. Let's go, boys and girls. Go down to the outside, 60 on the inside. Let's see Jones try to make it work. Donaldson right behind. Jones out front, 96. Laps complete this time by 60 into the middle of that third turn. Good run out of the corner. A little wide view here. .91 up and out of the corner. Good race so far happening here. Wesley Donaldson trying to make it work. All on the inside. Battle for the lead is on. Donaldson down into the corner. Donaldson drifts up, throttles back up, trying to get clear of the 09. 09 will be there. This is a chance for the 9 to side draft and the 91 to side draft. Dylan Jones battles back. Donaldson all the way to the bottom of the apron. Dylan's going to have the run here. Up on the outside, 91 has to go up and try to clear. Donaldson, very bottom side of the racetrack, will lead that lap. So Donaldson leads a lap here. Right into the corner. Donaldson will be able to slide up here. The 09's going to have a run, but then Donaldson gets free. Sideways out of the corner. Caution will be out. What a save from Wesley Donaldson. Dylan Jones, race leader. There's a good little battle happening there. Donaldson spins on the inside. Here's a look at it. Just got free. He was trying to throttle up a little earlier there, and what it does when you throttle up that early, it pushes you up the racetrack. He's starting to get free there, and then right there across that little bitty bump. It's not a very big one, but it's big enough, and that'll spin your car around. And you'll be able to save it. So great save for the driver as he will work back to it. Dylan Jones under fire and under pressure from the rest of the drivers. As Wesley Donaldson goes around for the 11th time here. A caution does come out. SIM500 Monday Night Premier Racing Series here with Cook's Landscape Group. Had a good single thing. We'd love to see it. Oh, Killy Dokley, here we go. We're going to get ready to go back to it here, folks. And a great day to see everybody. It is Chicagoland here for SIM500. Back to it. We go again. A lot of drivers working. Thank you for all the likes out there. Thank you for the fantastic subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. We want to make sure that we continue to put all the best content that money can buy. Then the Glazers, Stephen Miles, Kevin Brown, Anthony Calantoni. Glazer up 9. Hard Charger right now, 26. Charlie Woods, Stoney Benfield, 26. 28 for Gerald Livingston. Are all ready to go. Into the restart zone. We're green. Great restart outside lane. Stephen Miles. And Glazer. Glazer runs higher into the corner. Stephen Miles will be there for the side draft. He's going to be able to throttle back up here. 84 Calantoni on the outside. Calantoni to Miles. Big bump drafts. Aggressive pushing. Miles, middle second lane. Now up into that third lane. 4 lanes across this racetrack. Glazer trying to get clear. He's going to be Miles all the way to the bottom side. Stephen Miles leads here with 30 laps to go here in week 19. E.J. O'Rourke through the field. Jorgensen Jr. back in 13th. Here's your pole sitter trying to work on his race line. Daniel Eberhardt up there as well. John Ellis in 12th, back where he started the 09 there, trying to pull the air back on Nelson Rivera. Rivera in on 92. Eberhardt all the way to the bottom. Charles Woods there, middle 3 wide. Tyler Dalton on the outside. Fastest lap of the race, Stephen Miles just ran, 30-14. 0.2 of a second, Glazer. But a mass the gas and work it forward, 29 laps to go. Glazer in a 30-25, Calantoni 30-40. All the way to the bottom of the racetrack, drivers trying to move. E.J. O'Rourke able to get the rest of that right side taken care of, we talked about earlier. Looking fast right now. Outside lane for that driver. And on 92, Dylan C. Jones still looking for that first win. Right behind Tyler Dalton. Eberhardt trying to work forward as well. Down on the bottom side. Payne Faust up 11. Outside lane. Eberhardt will clear here. The 8. We'll no doubt see the rest of the field starting to play catch up here. Charles Woods. Charlie Woods there on the inside. The 3 on the outside. Ty Bass. Top 10 of the points. And the running order. Right there on the right side of your screen. Coming up. Oh, 98 went around. Right here. 60 was there. But was he there? Let's see what happened to Charlie here. Oh, he got put in a rock in a hard spot here. 60, he's going to be put 3 wide. They were trying to. Here's the 22 of Nelson Rivera. Man, just the bad situation. Nelson Rivera was there on the inside of the 98. And the 60 trying to go there to the outside, but the 98 was running out of room. Stephen Miles, your race leader. Eberhardt in 5th. I think Glazer came on 72. It's a lot of time to make up. Joey came in on 101. Brock Wilson. Gerald Livingston. Doug Sigmund. All these drivers working. Kevin Stone will be your lucky dog. You'll get one of his laps back here. 12th caution of the race. 25 laps to go. Oh, man. Check out the field. Let's see. Hard charger right now. Kept it around up 24. Give it a 92. Schildhouse in 26th. Give it a 102. His car seems to be fine. Just took on tires, so we'll see. We'll see what's going to be happening there. Was able to get some of the damage worked on the caution prior to that, so he came in again 102. His car's hood was up. The fact that he's on the lead lap at 26 is kind of crazy. Brian Workman came in. A little bit of fuel. Tires for Stony Benfield. Beasley came in. A little damage, little tire maybe. Bobby Wetzel taking care of the car. Charlie Woods coming off pit road. A little bit of right front damage. Still left on that Chevrolet. Stephen Miles to Bentley Glazer. Calantoni on the inside of Kevin Brown. AJ O'Rourke will be on the outside of the 90 here. Opportunity for O'Rourke to try to mash the gas and move it forward. Drivers keeping the tires cleaned off. Dylan C. Jones will have an opportunity to run the outside. Stephen Miles ready to take him back green flag racing as the lights are going to be off on the pace car. 12th caution so far. They've been aggressive. All right, pace car, left-hand turn on a pit road. We'll be ready to go here. We're going to green, 93 to the back bumper of the 24. Good push here. 36 looking for the side draft. 84 slides up. 93, a little free. Out of the corner. 41's going to have a big bump here. 24 to the bottom side. Pulling the air out of the corner. Working up. Trying to get there. Give it around to the outside. 24 to the bottom. 24 trying to utilize the natural line around the racetrack. Right to that second lane. Kevin Brown up on the outside. 3 wide. Glazer. Not quite there. 20 laps to go. And Daniel trying to make it happen. Kevin Brown right behind him. First Toyota, EJ O'Rourke. Seeing Jorgensen Jr. slide the bottom side. Going to be clear out of the corner, 41. Right there with Jorgensen. EJ O'Rourke up near the wall. He put 3 wide here. Payne Faust, Toyota. On Toyota action, 20. The 81 there on the inside. Josh Parker rebounding his day. Getting back into the corner. Look at that. 6 trying to run the inside. Middle 3 wide. 3 on the outside. 6 on the middle. 19 on the outside. Payne Faust trying to hold on. Stephen Miles, 2/10 of a second the gap. Kevin Brown just ran his fastest lap of the race, 30-30. Right, 30-33. And the 90 all the way. Trying to work. Glazer came in on 72. Dylan C. Jones. Seeing Calantoni trying to work middle 3rd lane. Into the wall just a touch. Jorgensen Jr. trying to haul the mail here. Schildhouse trying to park in the corner, trying to get himself around. Driver's getting free. EJ O'Rourke up to the wall. He is stuck. Something happened to that car. I don't know what happened to that car, but all I know is that it got free. Yeah, right there. Got free. Held on to it. Hell of a job for that driver. Miles to Brown. 16 to go. And how about it? Dylan C. Jones trying to charge his way forward. Miles, third lane. Daniel on the inside trying to get that side draft to the 93. 93 with a good run. Will work it. Oh, caution is out. Oh. Nelson Rivera. Man, I tell you what. Oh, man. There's a lot happening there. There's the 22. It's the middle of the third lane. 91. Oh, gets free. Down to the 91. Up into the 38. Into the 20 a little. 14 trying to hold on. 96 and the 41 get collected. Just trying to break here. Locks him up. Trying to turn down. Gets into the 96. Nelson on pit road. Joey with a virtually destroyed race car here. A Baker's dozen here at Chicagoland. Stephen Miles. Still your race leader. Galantoni coming to pit road. We've seen a couple of drivers coming to pit road. Brian Workman coming in. Gerald Livingston, EJ O'Rourke, Charlie Woods. Joey in as well. Brian Workman getting a black flag. He was just a mile or two over. See if Joey can clear that meatball. 24 doing a great job here tonight. Stephen Miles of Houghton, Louisiana. Leading here as it would be. He's led 21 laps tonight. Seen several different leaders. This race is far from over. Completing 121 of 134. Stephen Miles, your race leader. 13 cautions, 11 different lead changes. And this race has been doing its thing, man. 24, I like the outside on the restart here as we go back and look forward to it. It'll be 12 laps to go when we go back. Green flag racing here. Can Stephen Miles cool the tires off enough here? 20 lap pressure tires to his inside. Jorgensen Jr. inside the top 5. L.C. Jones will restart 6th. Technically would be 5th, but he's going to be 6th. The outside lane is going to be able to basically suck up to the outside lane. So, it's a good little thing. Laser on the back bumper. This is the sunset skies here in Joliet, Illinois. Make Chicagoland all fun. 24 to the 90. Restart zone for Stephen Miles. Are you ready? We're ready. We're green. Stephen Miles going to try to set up the corner here. 90 will be into the door of him. 93 to the bottom. Tell you what, if Stephen Miles was not happy with Eberhardt there, Eberhardt utilized that truck. Whoa, caution is out. Donaldson, Coleman, Troy Height backwards, 14th caution of the race. 46 and a 38. Chad Coleman putting himself right in the mix there. Back up just a touch. Overhead view. Wesley gave a lot of room there. He's on the bottom side. 38, good charge. Well, I don't know. And Schildhouse gets a piece of that as well. I got to go up to Chad here. Let's take a look. Where's Mr. Coleman? There he is. I think the 46 was trying to come off the wall. He was. Schildhouse right where he is at right here. They're 3 wide ahead of him. 46 is coming off the wall. I think he's trying to follow the car in front of him. But he gets up into the wall a little bit. Chad comes up a little bit. 46 is there, so he's trying to ride the wall. Gets into the 91. And then boom. My analysis is things are different. Eberhardt, Stephen Miles, Kevin Brown, Dylan C. Jones, Josh Parker. We've seen the fair share tonight. Cantoni, the newest tires in the field, up to 19th right now. 10 laps to go to the field. We should go back to green flag racing with 8 to go. It's how much can you make up and how fast can you make it up? Capitals restart right behind Stephen Miles. Dylan C. Jones on the outside as well. Josh Parker will restart on the inside. So inside the top 5, 1 Chevrolet, 4 Fords. But Glazer will be able to have the advantage of restarting on the outside. He's got to get the ball rolling. Jorgensen Jr. will restart on the inside. So this is going to be all about being able to get yourself into the corner. 24 is going to have the timing of his life to be able to run the corner up and stay into the corner with the 90. And a good look at the curved back straightaway there. Overlooking the infield here at Joliet, Illinois. The iRacing blimp view. It'll be the 90, the 24. Who is going to have help? Pace car, left-hand turn, restart zone coming up. Big bump. Big bump's what you need. Big bump's what you see. 24, very bottom side of the racetrack. Getting into the corner. 24 to the bottom. 90 down the back straightaway. 24 to the 90. Side ride special. 90 clears. 93 to the outside. Steven's going to be able to clear here. 7 laps to go. And they work. Jorgensen Jr. to 6th. They're on the back bumper of the 36. Is going to be Payne Faust. Here comes Jason. 60, roll to the bottom side. Tyler Elton there as well. Anthony Cantoni, 7 laps to go. Needing himself a little bit extra here. Schildhouse still to the mix. David Comstock on the inside of the 84. 84 trying to work. Daniel Eberhardt, 30.01. Fastest lap of the race, 6 laps to go. And right now, Josh Parker clears. And don't look now. Drivers are in the hunt. Oh, 88 a little free on the bottom side. Stephen Miles working. Eberhardt trying to run the fastest laps of the race. And right now, 5 laps to go. The 90 out front, bottom side. Slides up out of the racetrack, free on the back straightaway. And Stephen Miles with a breath here. Closes the gap. Working the outside. Tires are hot for the 90. Stephen Miles out of the corner. Can he close it back down? As Josh Parker runs him back down here. Stephen Miles to the middle lane. 4 to go. 90 trying to outpace himself. Into the draft. Trying to run middle third lane. Josh Parker right behind, bottom side. Up and out of the corner, trying to make that run, trying to make it happen, trying to get there. 3 to go here at Chicagoland. Daniel, one final time. Smoothing the inputs here. Now trying to make it work. Cal and Tony trying to march through the field. Has worked himself back to where he started. Newest tires in the field. Running middle bottom side. 6 on the outside, 60 up on the very top side. Eberhardt makes it work. 2 to go. Half second of the gap from the 90 back to the 24. 81 on the bottom side. Josh Parker out of the corner. Trying to get one more out of it. And Stephen Miles having a great race. The 90 trying to work the bottom. Make it around into the corner. Drive off. First head out. We'll see it. White flag waves. Final lap. It's been a race of attrition. Back in second. Stephen Miles. The 81 of Josh Parker trying to get there. Trying to get that second spot. Not going to have a shot at the win. But for the final time out of 3 and 4. The 90 looking nice and calm. He's going to win it here at Chicagoland. Stephen Miles second. Josh Parker third. You'll see Jones Jorgensen Jr. top 5 drivers record across the line. Cal and Tony. Looks like he comes home 10th. We'll have to see how that'll be all scored when it comes to the race results. How about it? Daniel, living the high life, comes home in victory lane here at Chicagoland. It's a great racetrack. Momentum based. Everything is massive. Here's a look at it, folks. The 90. 46 laps led here tonight. Stephen Miles in second. Josh Parker in third. 11 different leaders. 11 different green flag lead changes. 14 cautions over 40 laps. Most laps led, the 90. Fastest lap of the race, the 90. Daniel did a great job tonight. Marching his way forward. Hard charger, Kevin Brown. Up 22 spots, pole position. Jorgensen Jr. finishes 5th. So, Daniel, Steven, Josh, Dylan, and Mark. That'll be your top 5. Kevin Brown, Bentley Glazer, and Tyler Dalton, Ty Bass, Anthony Cantoni, your top 10. Thomas George, Payne Faust, John Ellis, David Comstock, EJ O'Rourke, your top 15. Jason will finish in 16th. David in 17th. Mr. Wilson, Mr. Beasley, Mr. Wetzel. That'll be your top 20 here tonight as we dig down. Doug Roth, Wesley Donaldson, Stody Benfield, Chad Coleman, Gerald Livingston, Charlie Woods, Doug Sigmund, all in the lead lap. Kevin Stone, 4 laps down, does finish in 28th. Brian Workman, Troy Height, then Joey, then Nelson, then Logan, then Mr. Justin, that 5 machine finished in 34. John Fallon, 35th. Cody Harris, Mike Montezi, Glenn Campbell, Andrew Cootie. That'll be the way this cookie crumbles. Not a bad day, not a bad way, and a good race. Good racing for the drivers up there at the top. And we'll talk to Daniel. Daniel, congratulations on the race win here tonight. 90 looked good out there.
Thank you, buddy. It was a long one.
It was. I saw the amount of cautions that we had there. 14 cautions doing the thing. Tell me about it. Tell me about the race line. Try to get yourself out there. Different strategies all throughout the race.
Oh, it was. We were all kind of just doing our own thing, each and every one of us. Where group would come down, then the next group would come down, take tires, and luckily I had the last pit stop of the night, I think, with the group, and came down and had 4 fresh tires, fresher than Stephen Miles, and that's probably about all it took was to pass him right there was 4 fresh tires because he was pretty quick all night. He was about right there with me on lap times all night long. So kudos to him all night.
I think everybody was waiting for the green flag run. I think that was part of the allure of it, right? The biggest portion of the race was, I know we sometimes spend a lot of time not wanting cautions to come out, but I mean this track is similar to this. So similar to Michigan and sometimes even Atlanta, whatever Echo Park as we call it now. The racing just is super aggressive and it's meant to be. Track position's huge.
Yeah, for sure.
No, man. I mean, this is a good one. This was a good race. Like I know that we had. I'm always. I guess I'm very positive speaking, positive minded because I love this track. I love the way it races. So,
yeah.
Like I don't know. It's the nature of the beast, right? You're third in the point standings coming into today's race. This makes it your 3rd win on the season. It's top 5. Like it's a good staple to have because when we're getting to the point where we start looking towards the playoffs and the moniker of the regular season championship is big, especially when it comes to these points right here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely with this new point system we have, it's going to be all about consistency. It's not going to be all about winning each and every week. Wins are fun and wins are good, but most definitely gotta be consistent all year long.
Oh man, where do we go? Oh, we're on a super. Speaking of Echo Park, that's where we go next week.
Heck yeah.
little super speedway action. I mean, the Fords are always in NASCAR, and it seems like even in iRacing, Fords are strong at tracks like that. I know that we saw the last time we were here. I think we saw in NASCAR we saw a Toyota win, but it doesn't mean the Fords aren't good because, in my opinion, they're some of the best. I always pick a Ford to win when it comes to super speedways, and they're usually all top 5, top 10.
For sure.
But, all right, man. Well, congrats. This was a night. This was a night of the ages.
All right, man. Thank you.
Well, you
have a good night.
You give your shout outs, man. This is how we do it. You can,
Oh,
you've done this before. What are you doing with your hands right now? Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. For sure. Thank you for you coming on and broadcasting. Thank you for Joey putting this league on each and every week. It's dang competitive. I wish we could get lower on the caution counts, but I think the car is just so iffy. I mean, tonight it would just jump out of the middle of nowhere. You'd feel fine. Oh, there it goes. And just takes a lot of practice and a lot of just give and take, and it's tough. But thank you again for everything y'all do each and every week.
Daniel, you stay third after the points are updated, but you close down the gap. And you're still 125 points above the cutoff line. So congratulations. It's well deserved.
Thank you, buddy.
You too. That's Daniel in the 90 coming home. How about we talk to Steven in that old 24, my Louisiana neighbor. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
It was just tire difference here. That was it. That was it. That's it. You were fast, dude. Fast.
Oh man, appreciate it. It was a long one tonight. Not gonna lie, it was a long one.
Yeah. Well, you guys are used to running, 134 laps in like an hour and 15 minutes, and I get it. I mean, but I mean, I think at the end of the day, an hour and 20 minutes, but at the end of the day, you guys were. I mean, you were there. Like you were there every time you needed to be. You were smart when you had to make moves. Like it was good. It was good to see.
Yeah, I was surprised by the qualifying effort, and once we took off there, I think it was me and Jurgensen, Mark, and then he got loose, and just trying to get a long run just to see the difference, just to see if the high line or the I know at the beginning of the race the bottom was good for the first probably like 5 to 8 laps. After that you had to move up and we was all on the wall, so that was pretty fun right there, trying to figure out some stuff down there in the corner or whatever. And then I guess most of the cautions just threw a little strategy in there. So I know I was going to come in and have the pack behind me came in, and then the next caution or two we came in and we was in traffic and had to dodge the mayhem. And I was thinking about coming in when those guys did, but I knew how important clean air was and how strong my car was. So I just wanted to get up there and see what I could do. And I mean, for a little bit there, it was looking good, riding the bottom on both ends, and then I start riding the middle on 1 and 2. And I seen Daniel coming through there. I knew how fast he was today, so I seen he edged out. I think Kevin Brown one of those cautions, and he was gonna be second. And I mean, that one restart when I had a good restart on Bentley and I took the lead, I was surprised on that one. So that's when I knew how fast the car was, just being in that clean air. And when me and Daniel took off in 1 and 2, he gave me a little door.
Yep.
And I mean, that kind of got it right there. I mean, he had a little bit of a tire advantage, but I knew it was either clean air and I could probably hold him off or give him a fight for his money. But I knew if I lost that clean air, it was gonna be tough after that. I have to rely on him making mistakes, which he really does. So it was a good win for him. Wish we had longer runs, but overall it was a fun and good race. I felt like it was on the edge every second in these turns and going across these bumps, especially in 3 and 4, and just trying to figure out what was best. All these cautions kind of play parts of the track, temperature dropping and getting a little sun going down, so the bottom started really ripping it in. So it was a learning experience for sure.
I was I was watching as the track temperature cools, lap times were picking up. You guys ran your fastest laps of the race on 25 lap older tires, even with cautions in between there. You're still hurting on the tires. You get more greasy whenever it's colder.
Yeah, it didn't really feel greasy. It felt like it had some grip. It was more grip on the bottom, the top side. The longer we ran up there through the race, it was kind of rubbering up, so it was getting tough to ride up there. My car was getting extra tight for some reason, even though I wasn't even in dirty air. So I just started riding the middle, trying to be cautious and not spinning out. Cause if you're on the bottom, it could get around on you real quick. We seen that out
Yeah.
of turn 2 all dang on night. So yeah, overall, I mean, it was just like any other week. I've been having some rough weeks and having some strong weeks. It's just trying to catch up in these points, have good finishes, and eventually the win should come. It's just how it gonna play out. That's how it's gonna be.
We got one of your tracks coming up that I've seen you win at next week, Echo Park coming up. It is it's gonna be that's gonna be a fast race, regardless of how we do it.
Oh no. It's it's a little bit different in Echo Park now since the update. The dirty air is not really a restricted play all the way like that no more. It's dirty air and it's gonna be tight. People gonna have to learn how to
Eat the
manage
run.
the car. Yeah, they're gonna have to manage the car, and then once you get in the lead, your car gets so loose. So it's somewhat a double bladed sword. You don't want to be loose in the front, but then you don't want to be tight in the middle of the pack. And then if a wreck happens, you're gonna be right in the middle of it. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. But I'm looking forward to Indy. That's what I'm looking forward to.
There you go. Let's see. Yeah, you get that's a 50 to win there too. That's gonna be a good race.
Yep.
You are inside the top 20 in points, sir. That's as the points update. So that's good. That's you need that win. That'll give you that. You are, let's see, you're 20th. You're 30 points below the cutoff line. And you are consistently beating drivers that are above you. So I think those points are going to start leveling out. And barring catastrophe and the commentator's curse, I think you'll be good.
Nah, I mean, it is what it is. I missed a whole bunch of races at the beginning of the season and was outside the rig, so just trying to get back acclimated to it. And once I did, it'll been a couple wins that slipped through my fingers by my doing and just by sheer house being fast or just like stuff like tonight, just a little bit, one or two cautions or whatever, restart or something like that. But it's just all learning experiences. I wouldn't change it for nothing. It's just gonna make me stronger. So it's been a lot of cautions every race, but I still say this league is a very competitive from top to bottom. So you can learn a lot, and we're just gonna see how this whole season plan out. So
We got a little ways to go, of course, before we get to the playoffs. But I'm going to tell you what, Steven, you've raced 13 starts. All 13 of your races have counted for the season. You're sitting 20th in points when they've ran 19 with 15 counting. So for the 4 drop weeks for them are helping them, and whereas you have no drop weeks to play with, so that's even killer, man. 127 laps led all season, and pretty low incident count as well.
yeah, it was rough weeks. These past last couple weeks, it's been rough, especially Dover getting wrecked on the first 10 laps, and then Michigan coming to a wreck. It's been a lot of tragic stuff happening, but I mean that's racing.
Oh, it is. It is. Well, all right, Steven. I'm going to let you go, man. Late night for everybody. We appreciate you as always. Give you shout outs, man. It was a lot of fun.
Man, shout out to my mom, my dad. I know they watching in Louisiana. Shout out to you, man. One of the best broadcasters, and you're in my prayers and stuff. I know you've been going through a lot. I mean, a lot of people, but especially you. So just prayers to you and your family. Appreciate Joey for putting on the league and the sponsors and everything for doing all this. And most of all, man, Jesus Christ, man. And that'll be it.
Oh, yeah. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you. Enjoy your night. I will see you. Are you racing Wednesday?
No, I'm not racing. I had to take off. I'm running so many dang on money racing and league racing. I had to take off. I wanted to take a break off of Wednesdays, but I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be good.
It's a truck series. It's a Daytona. I figured you'd at least be there for that one. So.
Yeah, he ain't gonna let me get in there. I ain't gonna lie. He don't want me in the trucks, especially in the Daytona, because he know how I am. But it is what it is, man. Good luck to those drivers.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. I will see you next Monday, and we'll enjoy Echo Park together.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too. That's Stephen Miles coming home in P2 tonight. I know Josh was in here. I had to move him down because I wanted to do Daniel's interview. He kind of hopped up in here, and I moved him down to do Daniel's interview, and then I was going to talk to Josh, but he might have had to have gone. So much love, Josh Parker. I love talking to that guy too because he's got a whole different insight on racing. And he was fast tonight. He was really fast. These guys did. I know we had some cautions tonight, but the racing was good. It was good throughout. There was battles everywhere, and it was good to see. Everybody just. I mean, they were sending it. They were on tilt. I know that they want to clean it up, but sometimes being on full tilt is amazing. So we want to thank everybody. Thank you to everybody for being out there Thank you to SIM500, Cooks Landscape Group, and of course, and always, thank you to the top three. Congrats to the top three, Daniel, Steven, and Josh. Fantastic day. Joey is. We got to get Joey a win up here in this Cup Series. I'm telling you. Maybe it'll happen next week. Maybe it'll happen. It'll be fun. Nonetheless, folks, this was a ton of fun. Thank you to Budgie. She is the eyes and ears behind the scenes. We love her. We appreciate her. We do have some racing to call tomorrow night. It's going to be fun. Chop Shop Racing Truck Series. And then Wednesday night, WBD Diecast Truck Series, SIM500. I think they might be full. And if they're not full, you got to check out that Wednesday series. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. I promise. It's going to be one of those races that, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nonetheless a lot of fun. Thank you to Linfoot Motorsports for giving us all the driver cams tonight. We appreciate those drivers that run driver cams. That just make everything feel a little bit more lively. I am working on dubbing all of our videos into other languages, so we could watch it in other countries. I want to try to push our content in other countries as well, because we want to make sure that you guys are, getting as much as we can. So we enjoy it. We love to see it, and we're just trying to. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing as much as I can to bring positivity to every one of these drivers. So, and great racing. So, it's gonna be good. We've got a great end of this season. We're gonna get all the way through 2027, and we'll see how life goes from there. This has been good, folks. SIM500 is a blast to call. Love the drivers, love the league. Similar to all the leagues that we call, regardless of who they are and where they are. We love them all. We appreciate them all. And I appreciate all the drivers. Thank you again. I was waiting to see if Josh popped back up. It's kind of why I was stalling a little bit, but he might have had to have gone. So I probably should have talked to him first. So I do apologize, Josh, if you're watching it back and I didn't get the chance to talk to you first because you had to go. Nonetheless, we appreciate it. Be good, be safe, be kind, folks. Always important. We love y'all. We'll see you soon.